Today I'm back with another episode of Sneaks and Beats, episode 10. So let's get into it. Welcome back to my channel, No Fraud Productions. My name is E, and I make content on sneakers and music. So if that's something you're into and you enjoy this content, consider doing the YouTube formalities, liking this video, hitting me in the comment section, and also subscribing to the channel. Like I always like to say, it costs you nothing to pay me a little mind and hit that subscribe button. Alright, so with all that YouTube yakety yak out of the way, let's get into this content. Today, I'm back with the episode of Sneaks and Beats. I know it's been a minute since I've done one of these. It's been like a month of Sundays, as the old folks say, but I'm back today. So this is episode 10 of Sneaks and Beats. That's why I like to go into my sneaker collection, pull out a pair of shoes, and then make a beat to the theme of the shoes, whether it's colorway, year it was released, or any other type of theme that can go with the shoe. So for today's episode, which is episode 10, I had to dig deep into my collection, pull out a pair of shoes that I had for probably 20 years now. They don't look too bad, but the soles are kind of like done. I'm definitely waiting for them to re-release these this year. They're rumored to be releasing these and another colorway of these models. But let me stop rambling and show you the shoe I'm talking about. And that is none other than the Jordan 10. Since we're doing episode 10 of Sneaks and Beats, I'm going to use a Jordan 10. Now, Jordan 10s don't really get a lot of love. These were released, I believe, like 94 or 95. I believe 95, when Jordan was on his hiatus. He was playing baseball, so I don't think these get a lot of love because Jordan didn't really wear these too much. He was playing baseball. I think he did wear these a little bit, but there is a video they show of Pippen holding up these shoes to the camera, trying to like convince Jordan to come back, pointing at the shoe like come back, which is pretty dope. But yeah, these don't get a lot of love. These are the Jordan 10 in the steel colorway. Like I said, I had these shoes for a minute. They don't look too bad considering how old they are, but the soles are like slicked out now. It's like walking on ice trying to wear these. So at this point, I don't even wear them anymore. I'm just really waiting for them to re-release these so I can cop a new pair. But yeah, the Jordan 10, man, I like Jordan 10s. A lot of times they don't get love on the tongue. It says Air Jordan. The camera might not pick that up. And 23 right there on the tongue. It has the Jumpman logo on the back. And what I really like about these shoes, no one really gets to see it though, but is the soles. It has like all of Jordan's like accomplishment through the years up until 94 when he took the hiatus. So it says 1985 Rookie of the Year, 86 he scored 63 points, 87 he got his first scoring title, 88 dunk champ. So in 89 he was all defense. In 90 he scored 69 points. And then 91, 92, and 93 he was the MVP / champion. And then at the top it says 94 and beyond. See that? With the red Jumpman right there in the middle, in the heel of the shoe. Yeah, so they are reportedly releasing these this year, and also the black shadow version of these. So I'm looking to cop both if they do release them. And usually Jordan 10s don't get a lot of love, so I'm hoping that it's not like a hard cop. So this is the shoe that I use right here for episode 10 of Sneaks and Beats. Dope shoe, dope shoe. Can't front on these. But yeah, these are the Jordan 10s. So let's get into the music that I use, that I sampled to make the beat for this episode of Sneaks and Beats. Okay, so the record that I used to sample for this episode of Sneaks and Beats is Iron Butterfly in the Gata da Vida. Right there. Got it out the dollar bin too, if you can see that. I mean, this song, well, that song in the Gata da Vida, very popular song. I didn't use that song, but that's a very popular song, very popular sample that's been used a bunch of times. I mean, the sample's so nice, Nas had to use it twice, so it's a dope sample on there. But I didn't use that song for this episode of Sneaks and Beats. I used a song on song called Termination. And the God of the Vita is like a 17-minute song, 17 minutes and 5-second long song, so it's pretty long. But that's not the song I used. I used a song called Termination, and the sample I caught was right at the end of the song. So it was like, that's why you really got to listen to the whole record all the way through a lot of times. So sometimes you'll catch a good portion in the middle or at the end. So if you just listen and put it on, drop the needle and be like, oh, I don't feel the way that sound. Nah, with a lot of songs, they do a lot of change up. So listen all the way through your records. You'll find some dope samples. So I listened through that song and it came on at the end. The sample that I used came on at the end of the song. So let me put on that. This part right here. I don't want to play too much and get hit with the copyright strike, but yeah, that's the section right there that I use off the song Termination off Iron Butterfly. I figured since I was doing the Jordan 10 Steals, the Jordan 10 Steel colorway, I would use a group with iron in the name. So iron, steel, go hand in hand, you know. So that's how I put it together. That's how I made it relate. So that's what I use. So right here in the Gata da Vida album, Iron Butterfly, that's the song that I use right there. So now let me show you how I chopped up the sample. All right, so I have this section that I took from the record right here. So that's what I sampled from the record. But I chopped it up a little different. I chopped up for the main part, for the intro, I just used this part right here. And I do that over a couple times. Nothing too crazy with the intro, but for the main part of the sample, I had to chop it up a little different. So I took this part right here. But I didn't like the way that sound when you just play it back like. So I chopped it up and played it a little different. I played it kind of through like that, but then I put the turnaround at the end to make it sound like it's a real loop. So I played it like this. And it sounds a lot better to me than it sounds when you hit the other part. It makes it sound like a turnaround. And then that's for like 3 bars. And then the last bar, I use this section. And I kind of did the same thing with the turnaround because it didn't sound good just going like this. I did the same thing with the turnaround because to me it didn't sound as good just going like this. So I chopped it up at the end and kind of used the turnaround part to make it sound like a real good loop. So that's what I use. And when I played it out, it sounds like this. And I just used some drums. What's the name of the drum break? I just used some drums from I think it's called Drum Broker, I believe it's called. I just used some one-shot drums from there. And the drums I use, just a kick, two different kicks, the snare, and the hi-hats. So this is just the kick and the snare right here. That's just the kick and the snare, but I do have hi-hats that I have in there. I have some hi-hats that I use. And also on the last bar, the fourth bar, before it turns back around, I added some more snares to it, so it sounds like this, with all the drum sounds. So that's how the drum sounds all together. Plus I just did like a couple of used a couple of one-shot bass hits in there to add a little bass to it. So hopefully the mic can pick that up. I know sometimes the lower frequencies don't come through good on these mics, so hopefully it picks that up. But yeah, everything together sounds like this. And for the intro to the beat, I just chopped up another part of that section, and it goes like this. So that's it right there. And then it goes from this into the beat. So that's it, man. That's the beat in a nutshell. Now, let me put the sneakers and the beat together. So let's go. Thanks for checking out my video. This has been episode 10 of Sneaks and Beats. And the channel is No Fraud Productions. And my name is E. And if you enjoyed this content, give it a thumbs up, like. Also hit me in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about the Jordan 10s. And subscribe to the channel, man. It costs you nothing to hit that little subscribe button, man. So go ahead, get down with the crew. Let's go, man. So thanks for checking out this video. And how I like to sign out at the end of all my sneaks and beats. Just chill. To the next episode. Peace.